I've been looking forward to this for weeks, folks, and whether you're in the mood for a decadent steak or modern Italian meal, Millennia Hospitality Group has you covered, and they are the team behind Marble Room, Il Venetian, and a whole lot more. This is Chef Jose Navarro. Welcome to Cleveland.
Thank you.
I got to tell you something. The food has always been great at Il Venetian. Love it there. Marble Room, I just like to walk around, look at it like this, and then sit down and enjoy it.
Yeah, it is pretty astonishing.
It's fantastic, but every guest we've come in has been floored when they look at your food here today. It's beautiful.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
What do you plan for us?
So we're changing the menu. We're taking a more seasonal approach. We're also focusing a lot on some of our seafood options. So some of the items that we've been working with, it's fresh Dover sole that we pan sear, bone in the kitchen, and then send out for the guests.
I want to show folks this because they never see what one of these babies look like. This is a Dover sole. This is sort of that flat fish. It's only got an eye on one side, right?
Correct. Yes.
And go ahead.
And it's very delicate, so we kind of keep on along with that. So we just pan sear real quick, take the skin off, and then we just garnish it with some really good olive oil right before it goes out to the table, some chives, and then some lemon juice. I mean, if you get a great product, why mess around with it
yeah,
too much?
Really nice and simple. And this is one of those things. Like I go to New York City, I try to order this because you don't see it everywhere here, and you're going to have this at Il Venetian and Marble Room.
We'll be rotating through some more fish selections, so whatever's in season.
Il Venetian, by the way, folks, is in the downtown Marriott, right off of Public Square.
Correct.
And it is a wonderful, beautiful room. And oh, here we got a little look at it right there. So we check that out as we move through there. And glass from Italy.
Yes.
It's a lovely room, huh?
It is. It's actually what brought me to Cleveland, Il Venetian and the Marble Room. I mean, I was floored when I came over here. So
Jose was a big shot chef in Las Vegas, and Millennium Hospitality Group went over there and said, "Come on down, we got something great for you." And you must have been stunned when you saw the Marble Room, right?
I was.
You see all that fake stuff in Las Vegas, but the Marble Room, that's for real.
Correct. And that was actually like as I mentioned before, one of the things that made me come over to this.
What do you want to show me next?
So over here, besides focusing on fresh fish and as you mentioned steak, we're also still staying with some of the classics. So we have an ossobuco right here, very straightforward with the.
Is that lamb shank?
This is actually veal. This is the real This is the real thing. Yes, correct. With a saffron risotto, some peas, and then some of the bracing jus that just been reduced. We also have some of our caramels over here, which is going to be our seasonal pasta. This is an onion ash pasta and regular pasta dough that's stuffed with.
Everybody was looking at this, and it looks like a work of art.
Well, thank you. Appreciate it. So a little spooky, right? And then so again, we just focusing on good oil, good product, and we garnish this with some tangerine oil right before it goes out to the table, and then
that makes the big difference, doesn't it? That little garnish.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, that brings different layers of flavor. Correct. Yeah. And then we also have, as you had mentioned before, we focus a lot on steaks and.
Look at this, everybody. Can I have a drum roll, please? Cue the music.
So. We have our veal chop parm, which is kind of what the Marble Room has been known. I mean, Il Venetian has been known for quite some time.
There's some veal out there limping around the pasture right now. Look at the size of this. Is this unbelievable or what? So this is at Il Venetian.
Correct. This is all Il Venetian. Yes. So.
Look at that. I see you've got a knife here and a blowtorch. You got all the tools here.
Correct. Yeah, we're ready for an early breakfast, right?
How about that? Let me bring Sonny in. So if you've ever been in the Marble Room or Il Venetian, you've seen this guy walking around, and this is the guy. This is the brains behind the whole operation here. It's great to have Jose in town, huh?
Oh, thank you. It's been amazing and pleasure to work with Jose on our new menu at Il Venetian. So we're going to reveal this in October now. October is the end of October. We're going to have a brand new menu at Il Venetian, which is seasonal menu.
The great thing about Il Venetian and the Marble Room, it's not one of those things that it's a set deal. You go there, you've been there, you've already done it. It's always growing and always changing, right?
Exactly. Well, we try to always bring innovations. Of course, we got to work on the food now with Jose. So we're going to specialize in pastas. And all of our pastas are made in-house every day from scratch.
Yeah, just fantastic. And a beautiful wine list there. We showed pictures of the Il Venetian.
Correct.
That wine wall is
complimentary.
Yeah, so when you put your dishes together, you go out there, you know what's in the wine wall, and then you start cook accordingly?
We focus more on seasonality, and then the wine program kind of follows.
Yeah.
Sonny does a really good job with our wine program. Another thing that we're working on is we're working on bringing more of the vegan and gluten-free and that kind of offerings to Il Venetian. So we just focus on very fresh product.
Sonny, look at what a beautiful room that is too. And you know what's nice about this room? It's not a giant room. It's really elegant, but it's comfortable, casual, right?
It's very casual, very comfortable.
Yeah.
You can sit down with right next to each other or someone else who's right next to you and then make a conversation, get to know the people. Very cozy, and it's a beautiful room.
I love it. Hey, Jose, who cut your hair?
Armando.
Armando. Who cut my hair?
Armando.
Who cut your hair?
Armando.
That's right. That's also in the Marriott downtown. So you go down there, check it out. You know what else is nice too? You guys have that little area right outside there where you can get sushi for lunch.
Correct.
You
We
guys
have a
pizza
marble
place.
sushi at the Key
Marble
Tower,
room sushi.
which is at the Marriott as well at Key Tower, and also we have at Il Venetian Donuts and Gelato, where everybody can get gelato, which again we make on a daily basis at the Il Venetian.
So go have a drink over at the Marble Room, walk over to Il Venetian, have some dinner, go back to the Marble Room for dessert. Do it all, right? Sonny,
Absolutely.
thank you.
Thank you so much,
Welcome
David.
to Cleveland.
Thank you.
And your
Pleasure.
family, Jose. Thank you very much.